This is a review and test of the Oittm car jump starter that I bought from Amazon that can apparently jump start a 6.5 litre engine diesel. 6.5 litre. This is only 1 litre petrol, and that's my Land Rover is only 2 litre. So 6.5 litre, that's like a medium-sized truck. So first impressions are it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. You know, look at it. It's quite light. It's got a 15.6 amp hour battery in it, which is about half this one and about a quarter of the ones that you get in large cars. So the battery is quite small, but it promises it can jumpstart a 6.5 litre engine, which is more than enough to jumpstart something like that. Never mind this. So first impressions are it's very light and smaller than I thought it'd be. The reason I bought this one over the others that I researched, because it's got 2 USB ports. You know, so I can leave it plugged in the car and elsewhere to power USB devices such as the dash cam. You know, once you switch the engine off, the dash cam loses power, and sometimes I just want to leave them recording while I'm away from the car. So it'd be useful for that. It's got 2 USB ports, so you can use it away from the car, power devices. It's like a big portable battery pack. You know, 15 amp hours is a lot. That's quite a lot. Was it? The small ones are you tend to buy around 4 amp hours, I think. Yeah, 4. So this is 3-4 times the capacity of what you normally get. You can power for quite a long time. But the main reason I bought it for is to jumpstart cars, because this battery's failed twice, lost its charge. You know, the way she drives with lights on all the time. So that, and first of all let's look at the case before we do a real world test. Now the case is a lot better than I thought. The case alone is worth about £20. Yeah, this cost I think £80 when I bought it, and it comes with a hard case that's much better than I thought it'd be. It's well thought out in different compartments with a little lip to separate them, little mesh to keep everything in. It comes with a charger to plug in to charge this jump starter, leads, 2 small leads, an instruction manual, and that's it. Oh yeah, and a little USB to plug in, which is quite tough. You know, it's not one of those cheap USBs, so it's durable. You can't mark it with your fingernail unlike the cheap white ones. So I'm going to do an extreme test. Extreme in terms of disconnecting this battery and just seeing if it'll start off this on its own. So I'm simulating a completely dead battery that has got 0 charge, and we'll see if it starts. So it's an extreme world test, because normally you have some charge in the battery. It's got an override switch that you press for when you want to charge a completely dead battery. So we'll see. We'll do the real world test. These seem okay, the crocodile clips, so it should be good to go. First I'm going to start the car just to make sure it starts fine. There's no, which it will do, but just for test purposes. I'll start and stop the car with the existing battery. Then I'll disconnect the battery and connect it to this, and we'll see if it starts, which it should do if it promises to start up to 6.5 litre. I think 1.1 litre should be no problem. So the car starts no problem with existing battery. So let's disconnect it and rig up the Oittm. First we're going to plug in the crocodile clips into the Oittm jump starter ports here. They can only go in one way, so the bottom section's square and the top section's round, so you can only push it in one way. And I've got gloves on just for extra safety. See? So you can't get them in the wrong way around. Obviously it's important you connect up the right crocodile clip to the right terminal. So there we go. That's it, it's in. And there's a flashing light to indicate that it's not connected to a battery yet. You can override it by pressing that switch, which I'm going to do once I've connected it up. There we are. Let's leave that out of the way and disconnect the battery. So now we're going to rig up the Oittm charger. Negative first. So this is a real world test of a completely dead battery. Negative. Positive. Now here comes the big moment. I'll press the override switch. There. The current is now flowing from here to the car. The battery is completely disconnected. Now we're going to see if the car will start or not. This is the test. Battery is completely disconnected from the car, and the Oittm is connected to the terminals, positive and negative. Now let's see if it starts. Oh, it only gives you a few seconds, then it went off. I think it does that to stop it from overheating. So let's do less talking and more starting. Just press the button again. Okay, just one thing to note is that you only have about 15 seconds to jump start your car once you've plugged it in. So what this means is that you need to connect this to the jump starter just when you're ready to jump start your car, like this. See, it's not connected to the terminals now. Okay, the first test failed because you only have about 15 seconds to jump start your car after plugging it in. Safety to prevent it from overheating. So as you can see, it's not connected to the battery. The car is not connected. It's connected via these crocodile clips to this, which I'm now going to plug into the Oittm and then override. Press the override switch and jump start the car. See, it's flashing red and green. Now when I press this, it should have about 15 seconds to jump start the car. Now the car should start. There, it's worked. The car started. So the jump starter works. Just one thing you'll consider is it doesn't give you time to sit around chatting. So we do it again. Let's disconnect it. That sort of resets it. Plug it back in. Get the key ready. Press the override button. Yeah, it works. So that's how you pass its test. So now I'm going to connect the battery back up. Test of the Oittm jump starter. It worked on this 1.1 litre micro. Should work on diesels to 6.5 litres. Main thing is, as you saw, you have about 15 seconds to jump start your car, so best to plug it in just before you're ready. And it's jump started a completely detached battery, so it should be able to jump start any level of battery. Like I said, let's see what charge it's got left. So I've jump started it 3 times, still full charge. 15 amp hours is more than enough for many charge. Look, it's not even gone down. And I jump started this 3 times, so maybe it's got enough charge for something like this about 20 times. So it gets 10 out of 10. Like I say, I'm surprised by its small compact size. 2 USB ports, DC out, and a torch as well. Quite a bright torch. It's an extra. Don't really need a torch in this day and age, but it's an extra. Yeah. So it gets 10 out of 10. Past the main test. Is just a jump starter car, and the charge has not gone down, still full. So I give it 10 out of 10, as does the neighbour's dog. It confirms it. 10 out of 10 for the Oittm car jump starter that I bought from Amazon for £80. Compact. Good carry case. Let's put everything back in. Put the jump starter back in. Zip it up. And there you are, ready to go with your 15 amp jump starter power pack. Very compact. 10 out of 10. Can't fault it.